In a world shaped by chakra, some abilities are so rare, they become legend. What if Naruto Uzumaki, the child of prophecy, inherited one of the most powerful Kekkei Genkai in shinobi history? What if Naruto had wood release? The power once wielded by the first Hokage now in the hands of the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. How much it would affect Naruto's life, let's see. Welcome to Sage What Ifs, where we create the what if videos of Naruto. Hello guys, this is the second part of the series What If Naruto Had Wood Style. Team 7 was at the house of Tazuna. Kakashi was just resting. Naruto and Sasuke rested for an hour and then left from there towards the ground where they can train. After reaching ground, Naruto started training his physical body. And Sasuke started training for his Sharingan more. Naruto, after completing his normal physical training, created 5 clones so that he can practice his taijutsu. Sasuke was watching this. Naruto was fighting against his 5 clones and he was fast, but still his clones were getting hits on Naruto. But Sasuke was confused to see that those all Narutos was fighting with each other. He doesn't even know who is the real Naruto. Naruto had a strategy that he never fights with his clones in a taijutsu style. He uses a freestyle just by brute force so that nobody can counter his taijutsu style. So those all 5 were attacking on each other and Sasuke still was not able to understand his moves. Naruto fought with his clones for an hour and then Naruto sat there for resting. Naruto, what about a spar? Sasuke said to Naruto. Sure, why not, but let me rest for a while, Naruto said to Sasuke. After few minutes, Naruto and Sasuke started their fight and they fought for 2 hours continuously. They both were tired now. Sasuke was tired because he used so much of his chakra and Naruto because he didn't deactivate his chakra weights and he was training even from before. It was the time of night. They left towards Tazuna house. And after eating food they slept, and when in the next morning Kakashi woke up he saw that Naruto and Sasuke was not there. Naruto performed his morning rituals and then increased the weights in his chakra weight seals. And then Naruto started his training again. Naruto was working on his speed and strength as usual. Sasuke was working on his Sharingan abilities. And then Kakashi reached there so that he can train them for the upcoming fight. Naruto and Sasuke was resting after 3 hours of training session continuously. Sensei, what are you doing here? Naruto asked. I came here to see your training, Kakashi said. Naruto nodded. I have seen, Naruto, you know how to control your chakra, right? Kakashi said. Yes, I have read this in a book and then did the chakra controlling exercises and now I know the chakra control, Naruto said. Sasuke, I think you should work on your chakra control too, Kakashi said to Sasuke. And then told him and Sakura about the chakra controlling exercises. And then he asked Naruto to train his taijutsu style against himself so that he can check his flaws. In another ground, Naruto and Kakashi was sparring. This time Naruto was fighting on his own without the help of his clones. Naruto, you can go all out, Kakashi said to Naruto. Really? Naruto asked. Yes, you can, Kakashi said. Naruto deactivated his chakra weights and then created 5 wood clones and then Naruto started attacking on Kakashi with the help of his clones. Naruto was faster than before. Kakashi was impressed with Naruto's progress. He was progressing day by day. Naruto fought with Kakashi for 2 hours. He had brushes on his body but he gave a good competition to Kakashi. Naruto's taijutsu was good. He made his own taijutsu style and he was going on par with Kakashi and his clones managed to last for 2 hours. Kakashi was thinking about to teach Naruto the water style techniques so he can counter Zabuza's attacks in case if any strong shinobi than Zabuza comes there. I saw that you know that water style technique, Kakashi said. Yes, I know water style water wave and water style water dragon, but I can make it when there is water, so in that case I had to use the water wave to create water and then use it to make a water dragon, Naruto said. Show me your water wave again and then make a water dragon with that water's help, Kakashi said. Naruto made some hand sign and then water style water wave jutsu, Naruto said, and created a big water wave, and then Naruto made a one-hand seal and created a water dragon out of that whole water. That water dragon was big. Kakashi was impressed to see it. Naruto, you surely would have the earth style chakra, so I think you should learn the defensive jutsu too, Kakashi said to Naruto. And then showed him the earth style mud wall. Naruto saw that hand sign and learned them and then tried to make the earth style mud wall. And in few hours with the help of his clones Naruto mastered the technique. And in that time Kakashi was helping Sakura and Sasuke. And then Naruto went back towards Kakashi to tell him that he has learned the mud wall. And then showed Kakashi that Make it bigger Naruto, it is not enough for your amount of chakra, Kakashi said to Naruto. But sensei, this one is same size of your mud wall, Naruto said. Yes, because my chakra nature is lightning and you have the earth style, so you should have bigger mud wall, and besides your chakra will get bigger than mine, so you should have it, Kakashi said to Naruto. Naruto nodded and left from there in frustration, and then Naruto this time started training again without clones, and now he was using a good amount of chakra. Until the evening Naruto learned the mud wall double of Kakashi's mud wall. Next day Kakashi taught Sasuke and Sakura the water walking. So what about you mud wall, Naruto, Kakashi asked. And then Naruto showed him the mud wall, and now it was double of Kakashi's mud wall. It is time for you to improve your water wave more, Kakashi said to Naruto. And then Naruto left from there and started creating bigger water wave. And the whole day Naruto did that training after completing his morning exercises. And in 2 days Naruto doubled the size of the water wave. And then showed it to Kakashi. Kakashi was impressed to see that bigger water wave. And then next day Naruto did this with his clone and then made a double size of water wave by merging it with his clone's water wave. Kakashi saw it. Why don't you use your clone to create a water wave and yourself make a water dragon, Kakashi said to Naruto. You were right, sensei, Naruto said to Kakashi. On that other hand, Sakura and Sasuke already learned the tree walking and water walking, and then Kakashi told them to have a spar on the water so that they can control their chakra better than before. Naruto was training with the water-style water wave, and the water dragon. Sasuke was jealous with Naruto's progress because Naruto was leaning new jutsu and he wasn't. Sasuke was dominating Sakura on the water, but Sakura's chakra control was better than Sasuke, so she was able to dodge Sasuke's attack. Kakashi saw it. What are you doing, Sasuke? You don't have to injure her, you just have to train your chakra control, Kakashi said. And then Kakashi told Sasuke and Sakura to attack on him on the water and started practicing with him. In the next day Naruto's water wave and water dragon double the size he had before. It's the 5th day of that attack with Zabuza. Today this will be the last day of our training, and from today we will be guarding both the house and the bridge, because now Zabuza and anyone else can attack on the bridge anytime, Kakashi said to his team. What do you mean by that, sensei? He died, we have seen, Naruto said. Nope, he was not dead, he was in death-like situation, Kakashi said. The situation he was in, it will take a week to heal fully, and now it has been 5 days, and from tomorrow the attack can take place any day now, Kakashi said. So today will be the last day of our training, Kakashi said. Sasuke, which is your chakra nature? Kakashi asked Sasuke so that he can teach him any chakra-style jutsu. And then Kakashi checked out Sasuke's chakra nature. Sasuke's chakra nature was lightning and fire style. Since Sasuke knew the fire style jutsus just like fire style fireball and fire style dragon flame jutsu. His whole team now knew about the chakra control. Sasuke knew about the fire style jutsu and Naruto knew about the water style jutsu and earth release mud wall too. Together they were making the strategy for the upcoming fight. If someone stronger than Zabuza will come there, so Naruto and Sasuke will have to fight against Zabuza and Kakashi himself will fight against that stronger shinobi. Kakashi told them the plan to fight against them, and then they started their training again. The spar between Naruto Sasuke versus Kakashi started. Naruto and Sasuke was attacking on Kakashi, and this time Kakashi was attacking on them both with a faster speed so that they can have the idea. He was not holding back, but he was without the Sharingan, and after half an hour when Naruto deactivated his chakra weights and Sasuke activated his Sharingan, and then they increased their speed more than before so that they can dominate Kakashi. And then Kakashi had to open his Sharingan to fight them, and that fight took place half an hour more, and then Kakashi finished it saying that they will need chakra for the fight so that they will need more chakra. So had the spar again one time and then left from there, and Inari saw them fighting, so he had an idea that maybe they can fight with Gato this time, but still he had not full confidence on them. Sasuke, Kakashi and Sakura next day left from there towards the bridge and left Naruto to the house so that he can handle it and then inform them and they can come back to the help Naruto. Sasuke, Kakashi and Sakura was on the bridge, was guarding the bridge, and Naruto was at the house when the attack took place on the bridge and on the house too. 2 samurais attacked on the house when Naruto was guarding. They attacked on Tsunami, Inari's mother, and Inari was trying to protect her. Then Naruto appeared there and subdued them and then left from there towards the bridge to help them. The moment Naruto reached on the bridge, Sasuke was fighting against Haku and Kakashi was fighting against Zabuza, and Sakura was trying to protect Tazuna. Gato was there with his men to kill Tazuna. Sakura was standing there nervous because so many men were there was about to attack on Tazuna and Sakura. Sakura was scared to see it. Sasuke and Kakashi was busy in their fights with Haku and Zabuza, and even they were panicked to see that much men to attack on Haku and Zabuza so hard. Naruto came between Sakura and those 100 men, and then he noticed there were few shinobis too. Naruto was angry to see that. Sakura, take care of him and go back, let me handle them, Naruto said to Sakura. Even Naruto knew that alone he will not be able to fight with them all. So he will have to use his full power. Naruto crossed his fingers and then said multi-shadow clone jutsu and then attacked on them with the help of his clones and pushed all of them away from the bridge. Tazuna was shocked to see Naruto's strength, and then those shinobis started attacking on Naruto so hard. Those shinobis were Chunin level shinobis, so they were pushing Naruto back so hard they were taking Naruto towards the bridge so that they can kill Tazuna. Naruto was trying very hard to stop them, but still he was not that strong that he can fight against 10 Chunin rank shinobis. Naruto was fast, but still they were outnumbering Naruto. Sasuke and Kakashi was able to see Naruto and Sasuke in trouble. Naruto even started using ninjutsu and the wood clones. Sakura and Sasuke was shocked to see Naruto using the wood release wood style clones. Naruto using the 10 clone made up wood to fight against those 10 wood clones to fight against those shinobis. Naruto was not even holding back to fight against them. Naruto was using the water release on them to attack on those shinobis, but they were still more in number, so Naruto was getting overpowered with them. One of them attacked on Naruto and stabbed on Naruto, and then Sasuke and Kakashi saw that and they got panicked to see it. After getting stabbed, Naruto saw that Gato's men and those rogue shinobis were heading towards Sakura and Tazuna. Naruto got so angry that Nine Tails chakra started leaking out of his body and started healing Naruto. Naruto stood up and he was in red chakra cloak, and then Naruto left towards them so fast. Sasuke and Kakashi was shocked to see it. Naruto was now dominating all those shinobis, and in few minutes Naruto killed them in few minutes and protected Tazuna and Sakura. From other side, Kakashi was thinking that Nine Tail was free or what, but when he saw that Naruto was in just chakra cloak. Thank God he is safe, yet that means we have chance that he can protect Naruto. So he started attacking on Zabuza so hard. On the other hand, Sasuke was shocked to see that Naruto was heading towards Haku to fight against Haku to protect Sasuke. Kakashi was panicked to see the chakra of Nine Tails was increasing. Zabuza took advantage of that and attacked on Kakashi so hard. And then he headed toward Naruto to attack on him so that he can capture him. He knew that he can get more money than this for capturing Naruto. Haku started attacking on Naruto and Zabuza reached there too after injuring Kakashi. At first he kicked Sasuke and then attacked on Naruto. Haku and Zabuza started attacking on Naruto so fast. Haku, I want him alive, Zabuza said to Haku. Zabuza trapped Naruto into the ice mirrors and then started attacking on Naruto with chakra needles, but Naruto broke those ice mirrors with one roar. Zabuza was attacking on Naruto too from other side. Zabuza was attacking on Naruto's chakra points and Haku started trying to get hits on Naruto's chakra points. Naruto was using so much brute force against him. Zabuza threw Sasuke in front of Naruto when he came back there. Naruto saw Sasuke there and tried to control on himself, and in that much time Zabuza attacked on Sasuke and Haku attacked on Naruto. Sasuke dodged that attack from Zabuza and then came between Haku and Naruto, and he got hit by Haku's few needles. Naruto saw that Sasuke took the chakra needles on himself for him. And before Naruto can reach Zabuza and Haku again attacked on Sasuke so that they can Sasuke and capture Naruto. But this time Naruto took that attack on himself, and because of those attacks Naruto got injured because of Zabuza's sword, because it hits on Naruto's chakra point, and then Nine Tails chakra stopped leaking out of Naruto's body. And then Haku's needles hits Naruto's body and then Naruto fell on the ground because of those hits. Sasuke saw that Naruto took hit on his body, for even Naruto was alive, and it triggered Sasuke's emotions, and then Sasuke awakened 3 Tomo in his both the eyes, and Kakashi from a distance saw Naruto was on the ground and it hits his emotions. He was in regret that he was not able to protect his sensei's son. He awakened the Mangekyou Sharingan, which he awakened before but he didn't know it. Kakashi's eye started hurting and then he used that Mangekyou Sharingan's ability on Zabuza and then again fell on the ground. And now Sasuke was able to see all of the moves of Haku and started attacking on him. Zabuza lost his hand because of Kakashi's attack. Naruto woke up and saw that Kakashi was on the ground and Zabuza's one hand was on the ground, and he still was going to attack on Sasuke again. Naruto left towards Zabuza and attacked on Zabuza, but he was weak. And then Kakashi reached there too in a weak situation, and then he charged his Chidori and was about to attack on Zabuza. But before he can hit Zabuza, Haku came in way and then took that Chidori on himself and died in that attack. And because of blood lost, Zabuza too died after seeing that Haku died to protect him. And then they rested there for a while, and in that much time the villagers killed Gato too. Naruto woke up after 2 hours and then they all went towards Tazuna's house, and this time Kakashi was so weak that he was laying on the ground because he used too much Sharingan and even Mangekyou Sharingan too. Naruto and Sasuke took Kakashi towards Tazuna's house. Now Sakura and Sasuke knew that Naruto had the wood release, and when Kakashi woke up then they both asked about Naruto's red chakra, and then Kakashi told them about the 9 tails, but they were not allowed to tell it to anyone else. Since Naruto put his life at stake to protect Sasuke. Sasuke started respecting Naruto from inside. Sakura was shocked to know that Naruto was holding back the 9 tails chakra inside him so that everybody can be safe into their village. And even after getting this much hated by everyone, Naruto was trying to protect Sasuke and Sakura even when he knew that he will not be able to protect them with his current strength. Sakura was feeling bad for Naruto and she started respecting Naruto more than before. She was still shocked, she was still thinking that why Naruto protected her even when he knew that he can die protecting her. Then why he came in to protect her. Next day when Naruto was alright fully healed. Kakashi was still healing Sasuke and Naruto was training outside, but they were not together. They both were at the different ends of the bridge so that they can protect the bridge and others. Sakura went towards Sasuke and met him. "Are you okay now, Sasuke?" Sakura asked. "Yes, I am okay." "Why are you asking this to me?" Sasuke asked. "Because you were injured in yesterday's fight," Sakura said, and then left from there before Sasuke can say anything to Sakura. Sakura went towards Naruto and saw that Naruto was training with his clones. He was working on his speed and strength. "Hey Naruto, what are you doing here?" Sakura asked. "I was training and guarding the bridge from this side." Sakura, "But what are you doing here? Sensei is not fully recovered, you should be there to guard him," Naruto said to Sakura. "Yes, you are right, but I was thinking about to train and wanted to see if both of you are okay," Sakura said. "It's okay, we both are fine. What about you, are you okay?" Naruto asked. "Yes, I am okay, thanks to you for saving me," Sakura said. "Don't worry about it," Naruto said. "Why did you help me even when you knew that you can die in that fight?" Sakura asked. "Yeah, because I will become the next Hokage and I cannot leave any villager in danger. That's what a Hokage does, just like 4th Hokage did it for all us," Naruto said and smiled towards Sakura. Sakura was shocked to see Naruto's reaction. "You know what, Naruto, I would like to see you become Hokage," Sakura said and smiled. "Oh thanks," Naruto said and started his training again. "Okay, you do your training. I think I should go to house so that I can protect him in case of any emergency," Sakura said. "Actually you don't need to do it, you can stay here," Naruto said. Naruto created a hand sign and then created 2 wood clones and sent them towards Tazuna's house. "Oh thanks Naruto," Sakura said. "Now you can train," Naruto said to Sakura. Sakura was still thinking about what he should train for. Naruto noticed it and said, "I think you should start with physical training," Naruto said to Sakura. "Right," Sakura said and got ready to train physically. "I guess you should increase your stamina first, so what about running 50 laps of the ground?" Naruto said to Sakura. "Thanks Naruto," Sakura said and started running 50 laps of the ground where Naruto was training, and now Naruto was practicing his taijutsu with his 2 wood-style clones. All 3 Naruto was attacking on each other so hard so that Naruto can get his own taijutsu style. Naruto and his clone using the raw strength and the chakra control to attack on each other so that he can get better chakra control and the strength and the better taijutsu. How he can train that hard after watching Naruto having that spar till 2 hours continuously, and then Naruto rested and then again started the same training in half an hour again. Sakura completed her 50 laps of the training ground and she was watching Naruto fighting with his clones and getting brushes too on his body. Inari was watching Naruto too. Inari was happy to see Naruto's training. Naruto has become the hero in his eyes after handing over Gato to Tazuna and villagers. Inari used to think Naruto was so strong. Inari was cheering Naruto there. Sakura was watching that. "Kids loves him," Sakura was thinking in his mind. Naruto created a shadow clone and sent it towards Sakura. Sakura saw him and then asked, "Why are you here?" "You should start your training, Sakura, you got enough rest," clone said to Naruto. And then Sakura stood up and then again started her training, and Naruto's clone guiding her. "How much chakra he has, even his clone can do it, but I don't," Sakura was thinking in her mind. Naruto's clone was training Sakura since last 2 hours and Sakura was so tired. You got tired so soon, Sakura, Naruto's clone said, and mentally tell it to Naruto. It's okay, let her rest, dispel yourself, Naruto ordered him. Naruto's clone vanished and continued his training. After an hour she left towards Tezuna's house and then saw that Naruto's clones were guarding at Tezuna's house. But in 2 more hours those clone turned into wood. They have lost all the amount of chakra and Naruto too was exhausted. Naruto came back there so weak, brushes on his body. Sakura saw it. Naruto, you don't need to do this, why are you pushing yourself so much? And then Sakura saw that Sasuke was nearly exhausted too. They ate the dinner and then went to sleep. In the morning Naruto was fully healed and energetic as normal. Sasuke was good too. They both left from there to train, and in this morning Kakashi woke up too, and after breakfast Kakashi went towards Naruto and Sasuke to see them. Kakashi first went to Sasuke and told him about the 3 Tomo Sharingan's abilities and then told him to train his 3 Tomo Sharingan and told him to work on his speed. And then Kakashi went towards Naruto and saw that he was training with his clones, and Sakura started her training too with Naruto. That's good, Sakura, you two are training with Naruto. So now they both know about your wood style, Kakashi said to Naruto. Yes, they both know about this, Naruto said. So I think you should work on your wood style more, Kakashi said to Naruto. But I know only about the wood clones till now, Naruto said to Kakashi. I think you should learn the chakra control for different chakra natures. Your wind style, water style and earth release, and then you will be able to control your wood style better than now, Kakashi said to Naruto. And how I will be able to control my chakra transformation? Naruto, you have a good chakra control, that means you just have to make a difference in your chakra nature and then you will be able to use those all 3 chakra nature and will be able to use the wood release too, Kakashi said to Naruto. So what should I do first? Naruto asked. Why don't you use with 1 chakra nature? Kakashi said to Naruto. Start it with wind, Naruto said. Yes, you can start it with wind style, Kakashi said. For that you will have to cut the leaves into half with just using your chakra. Kakashi told it to Naruto and then left from there. Naruto started leaf cutting exercise. It took Naruto a whole day with 100 shadow clone while resting in middle of training. And then in next 2 days Naruto learned about the water cutting exercise because of being they were cloned to a water source. Naruto took 2 to 3 days to learn the water cutting exercise. Now Naruto's wind style was ready and now he can use it with a good control. Since Kakashi didn't know the wind style jutsu so much, so he told Naruto to train for next chakra nature. Since Naruto was close to water source, he decided that he will learn. It was good for easier than wind style for Naruto because he can create the water style water wave and wave style water dragon with that water. But still Naruto learned to control water and manipulate it, and then in next 2 days he learned to make water walls and manipulate water more efficiently. Naruto in just 3 days Naruto learned it too. It's been 7 days after the fight and the bridge was ready now, so they will leave from there. Sasuke on other side was learning the chakra nature too from Kakashi. And in these 4 days Sasuke learned to control normal state, he masters the shaping of lightning release, and then next he learned to add the lightning chakra onto the kunai and tools, he was close to master it. Kakashi was so impressed by Naruto's progress, even if Naruto was not a genius like Sasuke, but he managed to master the 2 chakra natures in only 6 days. His students were getting strong so fast in front of his eyes. Even Kakashi started training his Sharingan more and more, and now he knew about his Manjutsu ability too. Next day Team 7 left from there towards the Leaf Village. Kakashi was watching his team. At this rate in just few years they will surpass me, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. I guess Naruto will be the first one to surpass me, even he is a kid and he is suppressing 9 tails inside him, his chakra is bigger than mine, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. And about Sasuke, because of Naruto's rivalry he is getting strong fast too, Kakashi thought in his mind. Maybe they both are at the same pace, but Naruto has more chakra than him, Kakashi thought in his mind. They reached at the village and started doing their D-rank missions again. And then in the rest time they used to train more. From the next day Sasuke started training for the lightning style more and more. Since Naruto and Sakura both had the earth style, so they were learning together. In first 2 days Naruto learned to harden the soil for the earth release. And then started making the walls and the boulders. Since Naruto already knew to make the boulders, it was easy for him now. So in next 2 he learned to make the mud walls. Sakura in 4 days was about to finish the first step. How can Naruto do it so fast? Should I learn the shadow clones too? Sakura was thinking in her mind. What are you thinking, Sakura? Kakashi asked her. I was thinking about should I learn the shadow clone technique too so that I can learn things as fast as Naruto's learned, Sakura asked. Don't even think about to do it, your chakra is not that big, his reserves are even bigger than mine, this is the reason he can perform this hard tasks, Kakashi said to Sakura. What, he really has more chakra than you, sensei, Sakura asked. Sakura was shocked to hear about it. Yes, he has, Kakashi said. And he has that red chakra too, Sakura said. If he was not suppressing the 9 tails in his body, he maybe would have more than 20 times of my chakra. He has to spend 96% of his chakra to suppress 9 tails in his body, Sakura. If he was not suppressing the 9 tails, he would have become even stronger than me, Kakashi said. One thing is clear, that they both will surpass me in just few next years. Sasuke is getting strong too, Kakashi said, and left from there. It's been a week. They returned from the Land of Waves mission, and then Naruto met with Hinata and trained with her too in the evening. And then Naruto told Hinata about the Land of Waves mission, and since Hinata knew about Naruto's wood release from before, Naruto told her about his red chakra. Even he doesn't know about where that red chakra came from, but Hinata was confused to hear about this. She was thinking, how can Naruto get dual chakra? A person only can hold one chakra in his body. So she decided to ask Kurenai Yuhi, her sensei, why Naruto has another chakra. Next day she asked Kurenai how Naruto has second chakra in his body. What do you mean by second chakra? Kurenai said. The red chakra he told me about, Hinata said. Did he really tell you that he has a red chakra which is his second chakra? Kurenai asked. Yes, he told me about this, but he doesn't understand what is that second chakra, Hinata said to Kurenai. He really told you about this? Kurenai asked. Yes, he told me about this, Hinata said. Now what I am going to tell you about this, but you will have to make sure that nobody gets to know about this except you, because none of us are allowed to tell it to anybody, even Naruto, Kurenai said. Kurenai was telling Hinata this because she knew that Hinata likes Naruto. Naruto has the 9 tails fox sealed inside him. When the Kyuubi attack took place on the village, 4th Hokage sealed 9-tail beast inside him to protect the village, Kurenai said to Hinata. Hinata was shocked to hear about this, that Naruto had the 9-tail beast inside him. What happened, Hinata? Kurenai asked. So this is the reason he got to bear that much? Hinata asked. Yes, it is true, Kurenai said. So now what do you think about Naruto now? Kurenai asked. He has the 9-tail inside him, because of which so many people died, but still Naruto is good person, he is not the person people died, Hinata said to Kurenai. Make sure, Hinata, you don't tell it to anybody, and especially Naruto, Kurenai said. Hinata nodded, and then Kurenai gave her the form for the Chunin exams. And then she gave the Chunin exam form to her teammates too. And then Kakashi gave the Chunin exam form to his team. Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura got the Chunin exam form for the upcoming Chunin exams. They all filled the exam form, and the Chunin exam was going to take place after 3 days later, so they have to train for the Chunin exams. Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura started training for the Chunin exams. Sasuke, in those 3 days, Sasuke learned the lightning style thunderclap arrow. And Naruto learned the wind style great breakthrough. And Sakura learned to make the earth style mud wall. They all were ready to give the Chunin exams. In the morning of the Chunin exam, Naruto with his team was going towards the exam hall. When they reached there, Sasuke noticed the genjutsu there because he was learning about the genjutsu. He broke the genjutsu and was going towards the exam hall 206, which they had to go. But then a guy stopped them in the way and challenged Sasuke for a spar. That boy was Lee in a green jumpsuit. I am Rock Lee and I want to challenge you for a spar right now, Rock Lee said to Sasuke, and got ready to fight. Sasuke smirked. He was thinking that he can win against him very easily. Sasuke got ready for the spar, but when Lee attacked on Sasuke very fast, he had to activate his Sharingan to track his movements, but this time nobody was able to get any hit on each other. That's good, he is getting on par with Sasuke, Sakura was thinking in her mind about Rock Lee. Naruto was also ready for the fight. Then Tenten and Neji reached there, and they were watching both Sasuke and Rock Lee going on par with each other. Tenten and Sakura was shocked to see Sasuke and Rock Lee, and Naruto and Lee was watching all that normally. Neji noticed that Naruto was looking towards fight normally. If he is normal on this speed, that means his speed should be normally like this, Neji thought in his mind. But how can he look at this normally if he has not that speed on his own, Neji was thinking in his mind. This will be interesting if he too has the same speed and the strength, Neji was thinking in his mind. Sasuke was getting more and more serious, and the same was going with the Rock Lee. He was too increasing his speed. But before any one of them can get any hit on each other, Might Guy reached there and stopped them. Lee, what do you think you are doing? I told you to not to do this kind of things, Might Guy said to Lee and then hits him. Rock Lee came back towards Sasuke and then apologized. I am sorry Sasuke to challenge you before the exam, but I really enjoyed it. You really are strong, Rock Lee said to Sasuke. Might Guy noticed that Naruto was standing normally even after that fight, like Neji, cool and calm. So that means he has the same or more speed than this, Might Guy thought in his mind. So you are students of my rival Kakashi, Might Guy said. Might Guy moved too fast and went towards Naruto and Sasuke. This speed is even more than Kakashi-sensei, Sakura was thinking in her mind. He is even faster than Kakashi. Let me tell you that Kakashi is my lifelong rival, but you don't know that I am stronger than Kakashi, Might Guy said to them. Naruto was still calm. He knew that Might Guy was faster than Kakashi, but still he was calm because he knew that someday he will become this fast. And then they all left towards the exam hall, and on the gate of the exam hall Kakashi met his team and wished them good and then left from there. Naruto and Sasuke reached into the exam hall and was going towards their seats. Naruto went towards Hinata and sat beside her. Hinata smiled towards Naruto. And then Team 10 reached there into the exam hall, and then Ino went towards Sasuke and started sticking to him. What the hell do you think you are doing? Sasuke said. Oh my dear Sasuke, how are you? Ino said. Will you leave me alone? Sasuke said. Sakura was getting angry on Ino, but she was not saying anything to her. Sasuke noticed that Sakura was not saying anything to Ino, but she was angry on Ino. And then Kabuto reached there and started telling information about Genins there. Kiba was asking him about Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto, he is stronger than a Chunin level shinobi, went on a B rank mission and he fought with even Chunin level shinobis on that mission, Kabuto said to Kiba. Kiba was shocked to know that Naruto fought against Chunin rank shinobis on his own. The boy used to be his friend, now able to fight with Chunin rank shinobis. Even Shikamaru was paying attention on Naruto's information, and Shoji was smiling to hear about Naruto's strength because they used to be friends in the academy days and before that. Naruto heard about it that Kabuto was telling everybody about him. Don't you think you shouldn't give anyone the personal information about me and how you get it? I guess Naruto is right, telling everyone about our village can be dangerous for us, Shikamaru said to Kabuto. And then Team Dosu came there too. And he did the sound-based attack on Kabuto, which breaks the glass of Kabuto. And before they even can react on it, the examiner of that written exam came into the exam hall. Go to your seats, brats, now we are going to start your test. I am Ibiki Morino and I am the examiner of the exam. Let me tell you about the rules of this exam before starting the exam. There will be 10 questions in the exam paper. At first you will get only 9 questions, and then after finishing that you will get another 10th question. Every question will be worth 1 mark, and every time you get caught cheating you will lose your 2 marks, and that means if you get caught cheating 5 times in a row you will be get out of the exam and your team will have to leave with you, Ibiki said. But what about the 10 question? One student asked. You will get that question after you will answer 9 questions and you have only 45 minutes to finish all those 9 questions, Ibiki said to them. And then he spread the exam sheet to all the students, and then the exam started. All the students were cheating in that exam. Naruto noticed that everyone was trying to cheat except few, just like him, Lee and Hinata. Hinata was writing all the answers on her own. You can cheat, Naruto-kun, you can see my answers, Hinata said to Naruto. But what about you? If we get caught you too will fail the exam, Naruto said to Hinata. Remember, he said if you get caught 5 times then you will fail. Not before that, Hinata said to Naruto. Naruto started cheating from her answer sheet and write down the enough answers to get past an even 2 to 3 question he himself knew. Sasuke was cheating with the help of his Sharingan. Neji was copying the answer with the help of his Byakugan. Ten was using the projectile with the help of her weapons. Shino was cheating with the help of his bugs. Ino used mind transfer jutsu on Sakura to copy her answer. Kiba was cheating with the help of Akamaru, his pet dog. Gaara was cheating with the help of Third, and everybody else was trying to cheat with their own ways to get past in that exam. And in that process 3 teams get failed in that exam and then they had to leave from there. After 45 minutes Ibiki stopped them. The time is over for these 9 questions and now it is time for you to get the 10 question. It is going to be even harder than these question. And then rules for the question will be, it is mandatory to answer to pass the exam, but if you will try to stay here and answer the question and if you write the answer wrong you will fail this exam and will never be able to become Chunin, and that means you will be Genin forever, Ibiki said. And if you leave right then you will get more chances to become Chunin in next few years, Ibiki said. Few teams left from there after listening to them. Sakura and Sasuke knew that Naruto will never take the chance from them to become Chunin, and in case he passes the written exam then there will be the same amount of chances to become Chunin as Sasuke, maybe a bit more than of him. So none of them wanted to leave from there. Shikamaru, being a genius, figured that out so soon. And his all team stayed there too. Shino was genius and Hinata was intelligent too, but Kiba at first was thinking about to leave from there, and then he saw Naruto was sitting them cool and calm, so he decided to stay there. After 5 minutes few more teams left from there and leave the exam, and then when Ibiki saw that nobody was leaving now, so he declared all the pass. You all passed this exam, Ibiki said. But how? You said that to pass that exam we all will have to write the 10th question's answer, a student said. Yes, the 10th question was the option you choose between your career and your teammates. You will have to face so many situations in future when you will have to options: 1 to protect yourself and the second one is to protect your teammates and put your life in danger. Only those who can risk their life for their teammates deserves to become Chunin, because that's what we believe in Konoha. This is the will of fire, Ibiki said to them. Naruto relaxed to know that he doesn't need to write another question. Those questions we wrote were worth nothing if I knew it, since before I never have written anything in the exam sheet, Shikamaru said. He is the lazy Nara, I cannot expect anything else from him but accept their talents no matter how lazy he is. He is going to become important for the village in future, Ibiki Morino thought in his mind. And then his eyes went towards Naruto, who was sitting there cool and calm. How can he sit this cool and calm when he doesn't know so much? Does it mean that he is hiding something strong inside him, or he is just overconfident that he can become Chunin? Ibiki thought in his mind. No matter what he is, what he thinks, but his personality right now is so calm, his chakra is so relaxing, as much as I can sense, Ibiki thought in his mind. And then Anko came there from the window. Anko were a John and she was the proctor of the second round of the exam. She was going to take the second round of the exam. Looks like you are getting soft, Ibiki. There still are 26 teams, but don't worry, I will cut them in more than half, Anko said. Come on brat, come behind me and meet me at the training ground 44, is known as Forest of Death, where you will be giving the survival test, the second round of the Chunin exam. They all went towards the training ground 44 and they were standing there. Naruto was standing with Hinata and Sasuke was with him, and Sakura was standing beside Sasuke. This is the survival test of the Chunin exams. For passing that exam you will have to go in the Forest of Death. You will get one scroll only, either Earth of Heaven, and then you will have to get another scroll from other teams and will have to go towards the tower in middle of the Forest of Death, Anko said. How much time we will get to finish this task, a student asked. You will have to pass this test in 3 days and 3 nights, and at the end of the 72 hours you will lose. But before going into the Forest of Death you all will have to sign this paper, Anko said. And what is written in that form, Sakura asked. It's a consent form. You will have to sign that if you go into the Forest of Death you can die in case of any accident or death. We will not be responsible for this, Anko said. And that means we can die in this test, a student nervously asked. Yes, so think about it and sign the exam from if you want to give the survival test, Anko said. Anko noticed that Naruto was calmly smiling at all this, was looking like he can do this with ease. And Sasuke beside him was not looking tensed or nervous either. These kids sure have guts, especially that one, he is smiling in this condition. One more team quit the exam after talking to each other. They were thinking that they were not ready for this, and now there were only 25 teams. Everybody signed the consent form and then got ready to go into the Forest of Death. Team 7 got the Heaven Scroll, and to pass the exam they will need Earth Scroll. Sasuke noticed who had the Earth Scroll. Now you can go in, Anko said. Naruto, Sasuke and Sasuke ran from there fast towards the Forest of Death. They were fast. What, those two was fast, Anko thought in her mind, and then she saw Lee was fast too. Those three are somewhere close to each other in terms of speed, Anko was thinking in her mind. Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura was in the Forest of Death. They found a place to hide there to make the strategy. Naruto, I have seen who has the Earth Scroll. We will fight them. Sakura will hide anywhere near and she will attack on them when she needs, means we will catch them off guard. We will take the scroll from them and then we'll go towards the tower, Sasuke said to them. I don't like you to order me, but I guess we will have to do it together, Naruto said. Sakura, remember you will attack on them when they will drop their guards, Sasuke said. Sakura nodded. I have seen the team with Earth Scroll went towards the right direction, Sasuke said to Naruto. Sakura, go up on the tree and absorb everything and attack on them in case you need to do, Sasuke said. And then Naruto and Sasuke left from there very fast. And while running into that direction, Sasuke and Naruto noticed that Lee was running in another direction. What do you think would like to fight with him? Sasuke asked Naruto. Yeah, he is fast, but I think if he will come in way he will lose, Naruto said. And then same goes in my condition, Sasuke said. They went in front of a team so fast those three shinobi noticed that those two were there to fight them, and that clearly means that they have the Heaven Chakra Scroll and then want the Earth Scroll from them. So they decided that they will fight against Naruto. One of the three created clones to distract them. Sasuke activated his 3 Tomo Sharingan and said, you have a good trick, but it will not work against us because I am an Uchiha and my teammate can create more clones than you, Sasuke said. Naruto, do you think you can handle these clones when I will go for the real ones? Sasuke asked. You bet I can handle them all with even the real ones, Naruto said. Naruto crossed his fingers. Multi-shadow clones and the created 100 clones to fight against the clone, and then Naruto himself ran towards where Sasuke were going. Sasuke went towards the real one to handle the genin who created the clones, and in just few attacks he countered and subdued him. On the other side, Naruto used his chakra-enhanced punches and then with his speed and strength dealt with the one of them and then the other one. Naruto hit so hard and then from back Sasuke attacked on him too, and they both together subdued 3 of them easily in just few minutes. They took the Earth Scroll and then Sasuke made a signal and then called for Sakura, and then they started heading towards the tower. When they were heading towards the tower they noticed something was coming towards them. At first a giant snake came there to attack on them, which hits Naruto first and takes him with himself. But Naruto uses the strengthened chakra enhanced punches against that giant snake and then started hitting him. Naruto created shadow clones to attack on him, and then he himself was using the kunai with wind style chakra added to that, so that he can pierce him. Naruto in few minutes dealt with that giant snake and then went back towards his team, and then he saw that Sasuke too was fighting against a giant snake too with a kunai and the lightning chakra added on that. Naruto reached there and started attacking on that giant snake with Naruto. When Naruto was distracting the giant snake, Sasuke threw the lightning added kunai in its direction and then injured him, and even Naruto got the hit of his kunai on the giant snake and then that snake vanished from there. Naruto and Sasuke again started running towards the tower. Another team came there towards them to take the scroll from them. Sakura, head towards the tower, just keep yourself hidden until we come back towards you, Naruto said to Sakura. Naruto got ready to fight with those genins and Sasuke too was ready to attack on them. Sasuke made the hand sign and Naruto too was making the hand signs at the same time. Fire style fireball jutsu, Sasuke said. Wind style great breakthrough, Naruto said. And then Naruto and Sasuke's attacks merged into each other and that created a big fire flame. What was that? Naruto said. Your wind style increased my fire capacity. Fire increases when the air come to it, Sasuke said, and then both of them again ran toward them. Naruto created 5 clones so that they can overpower them. Sasuke was using the Sharingan and his pure speed to get precise attacks on them, while Naruto was attacking on them with his clones. When Sasuke was fighting with one of them, Naruto was overpowering 2 of them with the help of his clones. His clones were fast so they were not getting any hits on them, and in the end Naruto got the hits on them both. Naruto used the chakra enhanced punch. Because of Naruto's good chakra control, Naruto was able to do it. Naruto subdued 2 of them and Sasuke subdued 1 of them and took the scroll from him. And then again they started heading towards the tower. Sakura was thinking about this. Naruto handled 2 of them in the time Sasuke handled 1 of them. And Naruto's punches were hard because the shinobi got hit by Naruto's punch, flew back 10 meters and another one started bleeding because of that punch. Naruto is really strong, Sakura was thinking in her mind. They don't even need me to win this test, Sakura was thinking in her mind. And then another giant snake came there and then he first attacked on Naruto and then left from there. And now Sasuke was in front of a sound village girl which was smiling towards Sasuke. She smiled after watching Sasuke's 3 Tomo Sharingan. She attacked on Sasuke so fast and started overpowering Sasuke. After 2 to 3 hits, when Sasuke was standing in front of that girl, she started displaying her vast amount of chakra. She was playing with Sasuke. Even after being strong, Sasuke was not as strong as her. He was Orochimaru in disguise to attack on him. Actually he wanted to have Sasuke's body, and this is why he was testing Sasuke's limits. On the other hand, Naruto was struggling under the stomach of a giant snake. Naruto started attacking on that giant snake from inside. At first Naruto added a bit amount of chakra into the kunai to pierce that giant snake's body. Sakura was freeze there. She was thinking that giant snake ate Naruto and now Sasuke was in danger, and the amount of chakra Orochimaru displaying, Sakura was not even able to move from her place. After few minutes of struggling, Naruto came out of that giant snake after piercing that giant snake's skin, and then Naruto headed towards Orochimaru. Naruto was heading towards Sasuke so fast he wanted to protect Sasuke. Naruto reached there and saw that Sasuke was fighting against Orochimaru and Sasuke was not in a good condition. Naruto made some hand signs. Water style water wave, Naruto said, and created a water wave and attacked on Orochimaru with the help of that. Sasuke saw that and started making hand signs. Lightning style thunderclap arrow, Sasuke said, and added the lighting into the water. You were late, Sasuke said. I was fighting a giant snake, looks like you were in a bad condition, Naruto said. We cannot hold back in front of her, and I personally think she is not here for the scroll I offered her, but she didn't take it, Sasuke said to Naruto. Then let's handle her together, Naruto said to Sasuke. Naruto deactivated his chakra weights and then ran so fast towards Orochimaru. Naruto was even faster than before. Sakura was just able to see Naruto moving so fast. And then Sasuke attacked on Orochimaru fast too. Naruto and Sasuke was attacking on Orochimaru so fast, and their combined taijutsu was good enough to go on par with a Jonin level shinobi, but this was Orochimaru far more than of a Jonin level. I never thought that a genin can go on this level, Sasuke was thinking in his mind. This guy is even stronger than Zabuza or Kakashi sensei, Naruto was thinking in his mind. Sakura was shocked to see Naruto's speed, he was so fast. He was even faster than Lee and Sasuke. He was attacking on Orochimaru so fast. Fire style fireball jutsu, Sasuke said. Wind style great breakthrough, Naruto said, and added the wind style into the fire style. They together made a big fire flames that burned Orochimaru's skin, and then the real Orochimaru came out of that girl. You both are strong, I will take the body both of you, Orochimaru said to Naruto and Sasuke. He moved so fast first towards Naruto and then punched him so hard that Naruto flew back from there, and then he punched Sasuke. At first he wanted to give the curse mark to Sasuke and then to Naruto. But in that much time Naruto came there fast when Orochimaru was going to give Sasuke the curse mark. Naruto came in way Orochimaru thought he will be attacking on him, so that's why he used a chakra added kunai in his hand and then stabbed Naruto in the chest and then gave Naruto a curse mark before Naruto can dodge it. Naruto fell on the ground. Sasuke was watching all this in front of his eyes and was watching that Naruto put himself in danger to protect Sasuke, and that triggered Sasuke's emotion, and then his eyes started burning out and he awakened the Mangekyou Sharingan, but before he can do anything Orochimaru gave him the curse mark too, and then he left from there. And then Sakura came there and took them into a hidden place. When the curse mark chakra started adding into their bodies, Naruto woke up and Nine Tails chakra started leaking out of his body. Naruto came in one tail state and then red chakra started fighting against Orochimaru's curse mark, and then Naruto came into the two tails state. And then red chakra started going on par with curse mark chakra, and then Naruto went into the three tails state, and then that chakra started dominating curse mark chakra. Sakura was so scared to see this. Naruto was getting into Nine Tails chakra, she was so scared. Hinata noticed that red chakra and she ran towards that red chakra because she knew that it was Naruto. She reached there and saw that Naruto was no in four tails state and now Nine Tails chakra burning out the soul part of Orochimaru in Naruto's body, and in few minutes that soul part and the curse mark burn out of Naruto's neck, and because of so much chakra Naruto got unconscious and then his body came back to the normal state. After few hours Sasuke's body started glowing with the purple chakra and the curse mark started spreading over his body. Sasuke was in his mental plane, he was listening the voice of Orochimaru, he was promising him the power. Sasuke opened his eyes and saw that he was in front Orochimaru, and he knew that Naruto died because of Orochimaru's curse mark. Naruto saved Sasuke from Orochimaru. Sasuke was crying. His Mangekyou Sharingan activated and then he looks towards the soul of the Orochimaru and his body accepted the curse mark power from Orochimaru. Before Orochimaru can do anything to Sasuke, Sasuke used Amaterasu on Orochimaru and Orochimaru started burning out, and in just few minutes the soul of Orochimaru burned out into Sasuke's body, and now the all powers of Orochimaru Sasuke got them all. Sasuke went into the curse mark 1 state and his chakra recovered, and when he was fully recovered, his healing process was slow but still he was healing on his own. He had only minor cuts and this is why he was healing fast. In case of Naruto the whole curse mark vanished and Nine Tails burned the soul of the Orochimaru and the chakra left into Naruto's body which he was about to get from the curse mark. Since the curse mark fully got vanished, Naruto doesn't have the curse mark abilities but the left chakra merged into his own body. So his chakra got bigger than before. In short, Naruto chakra increased 10 times of his original chakra and the same amount of chakra Sasuke got, but he got that with the power of curse mark. When Sasuke woke up, he entered the curse mark 1 state on purpose, but it had no so much effect on his body, and slowly his body started getting used to of that chakra. When Sasuke woke up, he saw that Hinata, Sakura, Shino and Kiba was guarding them, and 2 other teams attacked on them, and they 4 were fighting against them, and then Lee 2 reached there to help Konoha members. Sasuke's speed increased because of that curse mark power. Sasuke was so fast he was attacking on those shinobis faster, 2 times faster than before. His strength was 5 times more than before. He was attacking on those 2 teams so fast they were flying back cause of Sasuke's punches. Naruto woke up because of the noise, and when he came out of that place he saw that Sasuke was attacking on 2 teams and was beating them. Naruto moved fast to go towards Sasuke to back him up, and then Naruto noticed that he was faster than before and his chakra was more than before. Naruto's body normally controlled that much chakra, but his chakra control was not same as before. So he will have to train for his chakra control more and more. Naruto went towards those 2 teams. Sasuke and Naruto together won against them. There were 3 against Sasuke, so his anger activated curse mark 2 power, and he even got the wings on his back. His strength and speed again increased. And in just few minutes Naruto and Sasuke subdued them together. "What happened to you?" Naruto asked. "This is the curse mark 1 have got from Orochimaru, but I have killed and burn out the Orochimaru's soul inside me, and now this power is mine," Sasuke said to Naruto. "Are you okay, Naruto?" Sasuke asked. "Yes, I am okay. I don't feel any curse mark power," Naruto said. "Because that vanished when you went into Nine Tails chakra state." Scared Sakura said to Naruto. "Did I hurt someone?" Naruto sadly asked. "No, Naruto, you didn't. Everyone is okay," Sakura said to Naruto. Naruto and Sasuke took 2 scrolls from them, and those both were Earth Scrolls, and Team 8 needs Earth Scroll to pass the exam. Naruto gave one of the Earth Scroll to as the gratitude of helping them out. And then they all left towards the tower. Sasuke went back to the normal form, and when they opened the scroll together Iruka came there, and then Sakura told him about everything. And then Hiruzen came there to see Sasuke and Naruto and got to know that Naruto's curse mark vanished because a Nine Tails chakra leak out what they felt in the Forest of Death, and Sasuke's curse mark was still with him, but it was fully in control because he gets rid of the Orochimaru's soul with the help of his Mangekyou Sharingan ability. Hiruzen was shocked to know that Sasuke now possesses Mangekyou Sharingan abilities. That means Naruto and Sasuke are not now the only genin level, their strength and chakra exceeded even elite jonin level. After reporting that to Hiruzen, Naruto and Sasuke left from there to start their training. Because the next day there was a preliminary round so that they can decide the finalist for the Chunin exams. Naruto started working on his chakra control again, and the whole day he did only the chakra control so that he can control his chakra like before, and the next day they all have to go for the preliminary round. The first match was between Naruto Uzumaki versus Kiba Inuzuka. "What the hell was that? Why I had to fight him?" Kiba thought in his mind, but still he was thinking that he will do his best to win against Naruto, but he knew about Naruto's strength he has seen in the Forest of Death. Naruto went into the arena and Kiba too came to the arena. "The match starts now," Hayate Gakko said to them. Naruto and Kiba was already ready for the fight the moment Hayate said go. Naruto moved fast to attack on Kiba, and Kiba from another side started with the Fang over Fang. Naruto dodges that attack and then made some hand signs. "Water style water wave jutsu," Naruto said, and there appeared a big water wave. Kiba first lost his balance and went into the flow of water wave, and then Naruto again made hand signs and started making the water style water dragon from that water. That technique is from Sensei, but how did he know about this technique? Hiruzen was thinking in his mind. Naruto made a big water dragon and attacked on Kiba. But Kiba countered that with his Fang over Fang. And then Naruto ran so fast towards Kiba to attack on him. On the way Naruto made hand sign and then created 5 clones to attack on Kiba, and now they all were attacking on Kiba from all the sides. Naruto was strong, his few punches knocked out Kiba. That was amazing, Hiruzen was thinking in his mind. I never thought that this kid will win against Kiba this fast, Kurenai was thinking in her mind. He has a good chakra control and a big amount of chakra. Kakashi, he is going to become very strong one day, Asuma said to Kakashi. Yes. His chakra levels are bigger than mine and he has good chakra control, he just need the skills and the experience and he easily will become stronger than me, Kakashi said. You really think he will surpass you soon, Might Guy asked. Yes, Guy the first really think about it, Kakashi said. This guy is literally becoming strong so fast, Shikamaru was thinking in his mind. And the next match will be between Sasuke Uchiha and the Yoroi Akadate. Sasuke jumped into the arena and then Yoroi Akadate came there too. Sasuke activated his Sharingan and got ready to fight with Yoroi. The moment Sasuke reached at the ground he didn't even give chance to Yoroi. He made hand signs and then said lightning style thunderclap arrow and again said fire style fireball jutsu, and when Yoroi was trying to dodge Sasuke's attack, Sasuke ran so fast towards him and then punched him and knocked him out and win the match very easily. "You're both the students are strong," Kakashi Might Guy said. "Yes, they are," Kakashi said. After finishing the match, Sasuke went back to his place to see another matches. And then the third match was between Zaku Abumi and Shino Aburame. They both reached into the arena. Zaku was ready to attack on Shino, but Shino was so calm and collective, was making the strategy to win against Zaku. Zaku did the sound base attack on Shino, but it was just a clone, and then everyone saw that was just a bug clone, and Shino was behind Zaku, and Zaku again tried to attack on Shino, but this time his hands machine didn't work because Shino blocked his arm with his bug, and then Zaku tried to add more chakra to weapon and attacked on Shino, but this time he lost his arm permanently and got knocked out. Then the fourth match was between Masumi Tsurugi versus Kankuro of the Sand Village. This match Kankuro won by fooling Masumi and trapping her into his puppet Karasu. And then the fifth match was between Dosu and Choji. They both came to the arena and then they started fighting with each other. Choji started attacking on Dosu with this human boulder jutsu, but Dosu dodged that attack and then attacked on Choji with his sound base attack, because of which Choji felt dizzy, and then Dosu won against Choji. And then the sixth match was between Temari and Tenten. They both came to the ground for the fight. The moment fight started, Tenten attacked on Temari with his weapons, and then Temari again deflected all those weapons with her wind style jutsu, and then again Tenten attacked on Temari with her weapon, this time more than before. Then Temari used a strong wind style jutsu, made a gust of wind of caught Tenten in her wind gust and won against Temari. And then seventh match between Shikamaru and Kinsuchi. They both reached at the ground and the fight started between Shikamaru and Kinsuchi. Kinsuchi tried to attack on Shikamaru, but eventually Shikamaru trapped her with his shadow possession jutsu and then made her hit her head onto the wall and won the match. And then the eighth match was between Ino and Sakura. At first Ino and Sakura was going on par with each other into a taijutsu battle, and then Ino used the mind transfer jutsu onto Sakura and she was about to make her forfeit the match, but at the last moment Sakura took her control back on her body, and then at the same time they both attacked on each other and then both got knocked out, and that match was a tie and both of them got out of the Chunin exam. And then the ninth match was between Rock Lee and Gaara. The fight started and then Lee started attacking on Gaara so fast, but still he was not able to hit Gaara. That fight goes like this for few minutes, and then Might Guy allowed him to remove the weights, and then after removing the weight Rock Lee became faster than before, and this time he was able to get a hit on Gaara and he broke the sand armor of the Gaara, and then Rock Lee used the primary lotus and the lion's barrage at Gaara, which hits Gaara, but at the last moment Gaara substituted with the sand clone. Rock Lee was tired after that attack, his vision started getting blur because he was so tired. Rock Lee opened the first gate and started opening another gates till the fifth gate, and then he attacked on Gaara with the primary lotus and injured Gaara. But Gaara covered himself with the sand armor and then he did the safe landing with the help of his sand. Everybody was shocked to see Lee's speed in the fifth gate state. Naruto was thinking about to gain that much speed. And then after that attack, when Lee was in weak condition, Gaara attacked on him and then crushed Rock Lee's left hand and left leg. Lee was on the ground now and Gaara was about to win the match, but Lee stood up into a taijutsu stance. What, he is still alive after that attack? He shouldn't be even wake up. How is he standing there? Temari was thinking in her mind, but then Gaara saw the two and then again attacked on Lee, but this time Might Guy stopped Gaara and then stopped the fight, and then they all got to know that Lee was unconscious but still was standing because of his willpower only. And Gaara won the match by a knockout, and then the last match was between Hinata Hyuga and Neji Hyuga, and that was the last match. The match started between Hinata and Neji, and Hinata was not attacking on Neji because she was too kind to do that, she was not doing that. And Neji from other side was saying so many things to Hinata because he thinks that Hinata was not as good as she should be. "You don't deserve what you get," Neji said to Hinata. "What are you doing, Hinata? Will you answer him or just listen to him?" Naruto yelled. "Right, I will have to fight against him to prove that I am not that bad as all understand I am," Hinata thought in her mind, and then get ready into a taijutsu stance and activated her Byakugan, and then Neji too activated his Byakugan. "You are good for nothing, you cannot win against me, fate decided that I am going to win this match," Neji said to Hinata. "Just shut up," Naruto yelled at Neji. Hinata beat that bastard, you can do it, Naruto was saying from his place. That fight went straight for half an hour and Neji closed Hinata's chakra points and even Hinata closed some chakra points of the Neji. Neji was shocked to know that Hinata closed his chakra points, but at the end Hinata lost the match and Neji win the match. Neji was going to kill Hinata. But Naruto jumped between Hinata and Neji and from behind Might Guy stopped him and then Neji fell on the ground because his chakra points 2 blocked and then the doctors took Neji and Hinata from there. You have seen Naruto-kun, I have become strong, Hinata said. Yes, I have seen it, Hinata, don't worry, I swear by your blood he will pay for every single word he has said to you, Naruto said to Hinata. And then doctor left from there. This was the last match of the preliminary round and now we will announce the finalist of the Chunin exams. Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, Shikamaru Nara, Neji Hyuga, Gaara, Temari, Kankuro, Shino Aburame, Dosu Kinyuda. These 9 are going to be the finalist of the Chunin exam. Then the monitor started again and the matches started displaying on the monitor. Naruto Uzumaki vs Neji Hyuga the first match. Temari vs Shikamaru the second match. Shino Aburama vs Kankuro the third match. Sasuke Uchiha and Gaara the fourth match, and the winner of that match will have to fight with the last one finalist Dosu Kinyuda Hayate Gakko announced. You all have 1 month to train and the final round of the Chunin exam will take place after a month. I would like to say good luck to you. So many people will be there, you will be getting missions on your performance, so prepare yourself as much as you can and make you village proud of you, Hiruzen said to all of them. And then all of them left from there towards their houses. This was for this video, we'll meet you in the next part. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. You are watching Sage What Ifs. Stay tuned.